Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we're going to take a look at another one of these Fusions EZAs, and we're going to look at Cellza. I really wanted to do this showcase on Cellza because I think he's going to be pretty darn impressive, actually. I was using him in the free-to-play EZA area where you only have a 77% lead, and he was doing like over 2 mil attack stats without his big bad bosses active, so I think this guy's going to be kind of crazy. So we're going to take a look at him here and see how he's doing. He's got 18,000 attack. It's pretty ridiculous for like a banner unit. So yeah, this guy's gonna be hitting pretty hard, I think. So his super attack effect is he raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage and greatly lowers defense. And then his passive, he gets attack and defense 120 at the start of turn. He recovers 10% HP at the start of turn and recovers an additional 10% when HP is 50% or less. So he's going to do 20% HP recovery if you fall below 50%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100 while performing a super when his HP is above 50%. So when this guy's supported and he's got big bad bosses and he's got that effect, he's going to be hitting pretty hard. So I think I'm going to like this guy here. So he does have a 1-turn attack and defense stack, so I feel like some additionals is good, but I also feel like some crit is good on him as well because you want to be able to get some crit hits in. So I went very balanced. I am 15 additional, 15 crit. I have way more crit equips than additional, so I went and I did full additional on him, and then I just beefed up his crit with equips. And he's very low link, so obviously it's ideal to have level 10 big bad bosses, but we'll just get some turns where we're under 80% and try to get that big bad bosses active to see what he's looking like, right? So we are running the Transformation Boost Terrifying Conquerors team, the Strength Cooler team, and we are just flooding this whole team as basically supports, except this physical cooler, we'll just have him on the other rotation. So, and we're actually going to stay linked up with this cell, just like Janembu. These fusions units, they're not going to have like a perfect 707 linking partner, but he does share 4 links with this cell, which is the most, well, he actually shares 5 links with the int 50% support Vegeta, but I actually don't have that Vegeta. Otherwise, he would be a great one to run on rotation, but we'll run with this cell here because he's supporting and he's going to be activating a lot of links. Plus, in the middle slot, we'll probably pick up a few more links here and there. So that's what we're going to try and run here. Of course, he ended up on rotation too, which is fine. We'll just leave these 2 coolers together here, and then we'll float Toa off. Toa, I'm telling you, I've gotten a lot of use out of her. Even though it's for, even though it's just been for like showcases and whatnot, I use that Toa quite a bit. So yeah, not too bad there. And so yeah, cooler at 2.3 mil. The strength cooler is still pretty good, but he is finally starting to kind of fall off a little bit. Still hits really hard, especially transform, but yeah, defensively he's just not holding up anymore, right? Okay, so here we've got Cellza. So Cellza here, we've got 3 links active. Do we pick up much more in the middle here? No. And big bad bosses we're not activating yet because we're not low enough on health. But with like that int cooler, like there's definitely ways we can fall below 80%. So we should be able to get there. So 126k defense, not the craziest, right? But he's getting 100% on super. So he's going to be at like 250k defense after supering, which is pretty good, right? Considering that I think he's going to be quite an offensive unit. So we are double supported here, which he's going to be pretty much double supported the whole time because of the way we set up the team. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, 4.5 mil. Like, that's really solid. That's without big bad bosses. He's just spitting out 4.5 mil. Yeah, Cellza's looking pretty good to me. Just based on that turn 1. 250k defense, 4.5 mil, like banner unit. Yeah, that's pretty good. I do think the Cellza and Cooliza, like, they definitely don't get talked about enough. Janembu definitely, like, Janembu and Weirus grab a lot of attention. And actually, like, Chowman even gets a lot of attention just because he's always been such a meme. And he's actually, like, kind of good now. So I've seen people do, like, solo Super Battle Road runs and stuff with Chowman. So who knows, maybe I'll try one of those on my channel. I'm excited to try out Chowman, though. When I do his showcase, I'm probably going to showcase him on Super Battle Road, to be honest, because like the AoE is what he's useful for, right? So showcasing him in like Legendary Goku event doesn't really make sense. We need to show how powerful his AoE is. So yeah, Chowman, we'll get him in a situation where his AoE is going to be looking pretty good. All right, another very good turn here. We haven't really lost any health yet. Yep, so his stats are going to stay consistent, right? 126k defense. Until we can get big bad bosses active, his stats are going to stay very consistent. I do like the way his kit is set up too. Like, So he has that restriction that you have to be above 50% health. Yeah, 4.72. Very nice. I mean, additionals could be quite powerful on this guy, and we did get an additional there, just not an additional super. But with the attack raise, like, yeah, additionals could be quite powerful on him. So, yeah, I don't know. I think he's looking pretty good here. And Big Bad Bosses, like, he's going to look really crazy once he has Big Bad Bosses on. So I'm really excited to see that, how he's going to be looking there. All right, so, yeah, we'll just do this. We'll let Physical Cooler have some fun here. Once again, we'll have to take some damage at some point. But the point I was making earlier was I like the way his kit was set up because he needs to be above 50% to get his full passive. But if he falls below 50%, he's going to do that 20% heal. So if you're at like 31% or higher, he's going to heal above 50% and then activate his passive. So that's really nice that he can kind of heal himself. So you've got to be like really low. You've got to be like near dead to not get it. And I don't know if that's going to activate mid-turn or not. I'm thinking it's your health has to be starting the turn at that much. Although it activates on super. So since it activates on super, it might just be like your health has to be above 50 on super. I think that's probably how it works because it's an on super passive. So yeah, so as long as you can heal back up before he supers, I think he'll have it. We can maybe test it at some point. We'll see if we get low enough to test it, maybe we'll do that. All right, what do we got here? So we do pick up an extra link. We get Brutal Beatdown. Yeah, let's try with Brutal Beatdown here. What's his defense looking like? 122k. So yeah, after supering, I mean, it looks like he's consistently going to be in the 250k range. Once again, we've got to see what he looks like with Big Bad Bosses, though. And that's the frustrating part about showcasing like a unit that just came out. The part that was really frustrating about it is I couldn't even like pre-link level him because he only had 6 links, and it's such a waste of time to link level a unit that doesn't have all their links from Awakening. And on JP, they awake 6 mil. Wow. 6 mil right there. Getting that Brutal Beatdown made a difference. Holy buckets. Okay, 6 mil. With, oh, sorry, we had Big Bad Bosses there. I didn't even notice that cell got jacked up. Yeah, that was Big Bad Bosses. So, dude, we added Brutal Beatdown, level 1, and Big Bad Bosses. 6 mil, are you serious? Dude, this guy, I'm getting him link leveled like ASAP. As soon as I get him done, I will do a full level 10 links video on him because he deserves it. Like, he's going to be crazy. Okay. So here's what I got to do. I got to try not to heal too much here. Keep our health at the level we want. Yeah, and look at that. This cooler's still really good. The fact that they compare this cooler to Omega Shenron's EZA, who's just came on Global, that's actually a good thing for this cooler, because it's not saying that Omega Shenron is bad to compare him to Cooler. It's just telling you how good this cooler is, and that Shenron is just basically like a slightly better version of this cooler. This cooler is really good. I just don't use him enough. I haven't been using the Wicked Bloodline teams as much as I used to, but he's still really good. That's why I throw him in on these showcases. I love Physical Cooler. All right, so we are starting the turn just above, but so... yeah, I want to have Big Bad Boss's start of turn so I can see. The problem is these guys have healing in their links, right? So we just healed up a little bit there. I think putting Tech Cell in the front, he's got type advantage though. And I don't want to run him on rotation with Cooler, do I? No, because he doesn't have Big Bad Bosses. So we're going to hope, if Cell takes a super, I think we would dip below here. But normals, I don't think he's going to take anything because he's got type advantage. Let's hope Cell gets supered here. One of these millions of attacks have to be a super, right? He's got 3 more coming. This Cell, by the way, probably one of the more utilized World Tournament units that I have, for sure. Oh my gosh, he didn't get supered. Okay, so back to 4.5. But dude, that's 6 mil. Can you imagine? Like, full level 10 links, like, is this guy going to be pushing 7 mil? I could see it. He could be mid-6s for sure. Okay. Sure, we'll put Fizz Cooler in the front. I'm going to try. Yeah, see, I'm not even, like, grabbing orbs, and we're just naturally, like, healing back up. Well, here's the thing. Strength Cooler definitely could take some hits here. So let's hope Strength... oh, okay. Let's hope Strength Cooler takes some hits. I probably should put Strength Cooler in slot 1. Because here's Physical Cooler at, like, a 7 mil. Okay, he's not going to take them all. Don't super yet. Okay, perfect. Now, Strength Cooler, as long as he doesn't crit, I think we're fine here. And then Strength Cooler will hopefully take a super. He might take damage on normals here. Give me a big chunk of damage. Let's go. Oh, double digits. All right, we need a super. Here it is. Okay, perfect. Get me into like the 60% range. That would be like perfect. Oh, okay, that definitely, okay. The issue we might have now is that we might be below 50%. Let's see. After healing, we need to be above 50%. Let's see where, oh, geez, yeah, we're in the, okay. Oh, oh, wow, we healed a lot. Oh, because Toa kicked in. Okay, so this turn could be kind of interesting because Toa gave us a big fat heal, but now Toa's support is huge. It's a 50% attack and defense. Okay, so we had Toa kick in, which is fine. So let's hope Cell gets supered, even though he's got type advantage. If Cell gets supered, we'll be at 80%. So yeah, we're at 185k defense. Oh, that's because of Toa. Yeah, so that's probably because of Toa. Got a bigger support. So this actually could be our best turn. If Cell can just dip, if Cell can just take a shot here. I don't know if Goku's going to super, though, because he just did. Come on, super him. Super him. Oh, okay. So we're not going to be... Okay, 6.7. Oh, you know what? Actually, we do have big bad bosses. Yeah, we do. 6.7. Because the thing is it's leveled up just a little bit. So we don't have to be right at 80. Let me double check that. I think that was big bad bosses because we were like 7 mil there, guys. Hold up. Let's check what level my big bad bosses is. It's level 2. Yeah, 82%. I think we were below 82% there. I think so. Yeah. I think because it was really close. So I think we did have big bad bosses. So we were sitting at like 180k defense. We did almost a 7 mil attack set. That's wild. Actually, Physical Cooler here will take a beating. So let's do that. Yeah, let's let Fizz Cooler take some shots here. I don't know that Fizz Cooler... Would he get one shot before he supers? We'll find out. Damage from normals? No, still double-digit normals. That's the one thing that's frustrating about like units that have like 7.2, by the way. Casual 7.2. That's the one bad part about units that have these like below HP requirements. It's because like the bosses aren't balanced enough. It's like they either do double digits or they one-shot you. I think at Ultimate Red Zone, they're definitely doing like big fat like normal hits too, but like I don't know. Bosses, you know, Truth says this all the time, but it's true. Bosses don't whittle you down. like look at that. Like we were taking double-digit normals and then we almost died on the super, right? Like, and I don't know what they could do to balance that out, but all right. So this will be interesting. Sure, you know, this will be interesting here. So we're gonna see. So yeah, we got big bad bosses. We're 152k defense here. So on super, he would be 300k. Now here's the thing. That 100% on super here will not activate. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually Ghost Usher the turn. We want to see what his attack looks like without that passive. I'm guessing it's going to be pretty bad. It's going to be much lower than what we had here. And we're going to get a Dokkan attack. And hopefully the Dokkan attack won't heal too much. It won't heal till after the turn. But I kind of want to have another turn where we're like still in this like 30% range. So we'll do this. Let it go through. Okay. All right. Yep. So that's fine. All right. What are we looking like here? What's our attack going to be? Yeah, only... I mean, 3 mil is still actually, like, solid. But, like, honestly, it's pretty rare that you're going to be doing that. Like, he's usually going to be in the good attack range. So, bottom line, guys, this Cellza is actually a beast. He's really good. He's a big, beefy attacker, 300k defense. I do still think I like Janembu more, just because Janembu is going to be better in difficult content, which is where we need good units. So Janemba's defense is just, you can't compare to it. But Cellza, like, offensively is head and shoulders better than Janembu, right? So this should be good here. And what I might do, I actually like where our HP is at right now. So let's go ahead and do a Whis. And we should make us safe from taking too much damage here. I'll actually take a little bit of healing from Toa, just a teeny bit. Because I think on a super... Wow, 8 mil for Physical Cooler. Man, Physical Cooler showing out. Yeah, that's why I thought if we critted, I knew we would be fine. I just didn't know if he was going to crit or not. Wow, okay. So let's maybe make this the last turn. This will be another good Big Bad Boss's turn. We'll put him in the front here. So in the front here, yeah, 158k defense. So this is definitely like our standard Big Bad Bosses. Yep. What we'll do is we will just... Actually, we should still be active from the previous turn. We'll just Ghost Usher anyways, just to be safe. Okay, so we'll do that. And yeah, let's see what we get for an attack stat here. We'll make this the last turn because he's not a stacking unit. We just want to see some big bad bosses. 5.5 this time. Okay. Wait, were we above? Yeah, we were above 50%, right? 5.5. Yeah, we definitely were. Okay. So yeah, I mean, the Cellza is ranging from like 5 to 7 mil attack stats with 250 to 300k defense. Like, very, very good. And he's on, you know, transfer. He doesn't have a ton of teams, but transformation boost. Like, we definitely can find some use for him here. And he's got some units that he links okay with. So, anyways, let me know what you guys think of Cellza. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all in the next one.